What up y'all, how's it going? BenDeen here, and today I'm gonna be eating the best pizza in Seoul. I'm not talking about my favorite pizza, I'm talking about the best pizza. If you guys know me, you know that I love pizza. It's my favorite food. I consider myself a connoisseur, and I've been around the block here in Korea, here in Seoul, searching for the best pizza, and I gotta say, I feel like this is it. If this particular pie came out bad, then I don't know, I might have to rethink things and change the title of this video, but I don't think so. I got this from a place called Slice. Now I have had this a few times. It is a New York style pizza and it's just so on point. I haven't had it in a long time, but every time I've had it, it's just been top notch. I don't eat it all the time because it is a little bit pricey. I got the 13-inch pepperoni pizza and it came out to about 18 bucks. But for me, you know, this is like a personal pan for me. Like, I'm not sharing this with nobody. So I think if you want a bigger pizza, I think the next size up is 15 inches. And that was 15 inches for like, I don't know, 24 bucks maybe, and the extra large 18 inches was like 30 bucks. So yeah, I don't really order this all too often, but when I do, it's always a special treat. I also got a Coke for a couple bucks, and what's crazy is they threw in this. It's like a whole big pack of like baby wipes, like wet tissues. That, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I don't expect that, but like, yeah, I don't know, like I'll take that, I need that. They also threw in some red pepper and some parm, which I'll be putting on this pizza. Why not? But first, let me just get into just a regular slice. Plain, straight up slice of New York style pepperoni pizza from what I think is the best place in Seoul. All right, right off the bat, I mean, it's the visual, I mean, it's looking awesome. It's smelling great. Here is what it looks like. I don't know. It might honestly, I don't know if it'll translate to the big screen, but you know, hopefully you can get a good idea. Nice and thin crust. Let me just go in for a good bite. Let's do the fold. New York style pizza. I feel like I'm in New York straight up. This is what you look for in a New York pizza. I mean, yeah, and the thing is, it's hard to find here in Korea a good New York style pizza. I know of one other joint. I know of, well, all right, to be fair, I've been to a few places that do a decent New York style pizza, and I've been to one that is really good. You guys might know of it. It's called I think it's called like Brick Oven Pizza in Gangnam. It's a famous one if you've been here. And that place is really good. Similar to this, honestly, except they don't deliver. They don't do delivery. So, I mean, that's gonna notch down a couple points, maybe a couple decimals at least, because if you're a pizza place that doesn't do delivery, then there's something wrong with you. Now, this pizza, I'm not sure what makes it different than like a lot of the other places here in Seoul, besides the fact that, you know, the ingredients are on point. That sounds like a sponsored video. It's not. I still haven't done a sponsored video. I don't often even like shout out the name of the restaurant where I order food. And actually, if I think about it, I've never made a video like my favorite pizza, my favorite burger, the best burger, the best pizza. But I had to do it for this one. So yeah, if you are ever in Seoul, if you're visiting, if you live here, go to Slice if you're craving a pizza. I mean, I'll just shout them out just because I love this place. Let's put some of this red pepper on here. It's quite a bit. I don't know how much I'll use. There's variance in the spiciness of red pepper I've found from different pizza places. So I know one that has really spicy red pepper, which is which I like. I respect that because usually for me it's not really that spicy. And I'm gonna just parm everything up here. But yeah, like I was saying, so the ingredients, they're all on point, and just the flavor. It hits you like a greasy, salty, it's like a proper pizza. Another thing is, so the first slice I ate, I don't know, you probably seen it, I kind of pulled off the cheese, and the cheese and the pepperoni slid off near the crust. I was a little bit worked up when I was talking, and I just kind of bit into it. But this does hold up a lot better than other pizzas I've had. I'll try to calm down a little bit and try to just eat this pizza like a normal person. And you'll probably see that like all the cheese, all the toppings, the sauce doesn't just slide off and leave you with that crust, because that's a key factor to pizza. You can have the best pizza in the world, best tasting pizza, but if everything just sliding off, then you know, I know a lot of places where maybe I'm just not used to really good pizza these days. I don't know, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, best pizza. Best pizza in Seoul. For now. I'm hoping that that'll change. You know, I'm always open to new stuff. If I can find something better, if something will set the bar even higher, then I'm always down for that. But for now, this is number one. These, not really spicy, so I'm gonna put a good amount. Looking on that little screen, I know it doesn't look like much. But yep. You might be thinking to yourself, BenDeen, what you know about New York pizza? I thought you were from like Chicago or the Chicago area. Yeah, you know, I did grow up like kind of around, you know, it was like actually like pretty far from Chicago. It was like 3 hours away. But you know, I've been to New York at least what 3 or 4 times now. I always get, you know, my uncle lives in Manhattan. He would take us to the good spots. I ain't talking about no Sbarro, even though I do like a Sbarro slice. You know, there's nothing wrong with a slice of Sbarro, but he would take us to the low-key, hole-in-the-wall dive pizza places, man. And like the true New Yorkers would know about. And like, you know, so yeah, you know, I know New York pizza. Maybe not as well as a New Yorker, but still, even though, you know, I am from the Midwest, I have had some good quality slices. That brings up another debate. Yo, what's better? New York pizza or Chicago style pizza? if you don't know Chicago style pizza, then you're a noob and you should get out of here. But in my opinion, I mean, they're completely different. They're completely different pizza. I mean, some people wouldn't really call Chicago pizza a pizza. They call it like a casserole on a crust, which is fair. But oh man, if you haven't been to the good spots in Chicago, you don't know how good they can be. It's really tough for me to pick one or the other. If I could only eat one style of pizza for the rest of my life, I would probably just pick like traditional, you know, like this is like a traditional kind of pizza, right? I'd probably have to go with New York. Sorry to everyone who thinks the other way. Well, I mean, this is much more classic, much more traditional. That being said, Chicago style pizza is like right up there too, though. I mean, it ain't an easy decision, but man, Lou Malnati's, whew, love that place. And look at that, the pepperoni's hanging in there to the last bite of the crust, man. Man, I could have gone with the bigger size, honestly. Maybe I should have. Another interesting thing that I was thinking about is, you know, I call this the best pizza in Seoul, but say you go there, say you're in Seoul, you go here, you don't like it, and you're like, man, he called it the best pizza. That's the thing about food, man. It's definitely kind of a subjective thing, although you can kind of look at it in an objective way as well, which is, I mean, it's not weird, I guess. It's kind of like other things, like, you know, movies, music, like art. Food is art, right? Like, everyone has their own tastes and styles, but I mean, I think there is a line you can draw. I mean, there is a difference between, like, obvious, like, good food and bad food, good music, bad music, good movies, bad movies, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, yeah, I don't know, that's hard to define. Like, whenever you're watching a cooking show, like, man, this is crap, but it might be really good. Like, a lot of chefs, they be hating on, like, McDonald's, like, fast food. I love McDonald's. Music might even be different, because with music, like, I don't know, I feel like that's less, almost even less, I guess, objective. Like, it's harder to rank on a scale of good to bad compared to like food or movies, because there's some quantifiable things when it comes to like food and movies. You know, obviously, if this pizza was made with like terrible ingredients, fake cheese, excuse me, ketchup instead of sauce, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't be as good of a pizza, hands down. But music, I don't know, I feel like that's way, now that I think about it, and I'm blabbering a lot today, I might be high off this pizza, but I feel like music is completely just like, there's no basis on good and bad, really. New age, like rap music out there, hip hop kind of stuff. If you showed that to some people, that would be complete trash. but it's all the rage. Like a lot of people love it, and you know, it hypes people up. I don't know. Yeah, there's like, you can't really give a rating to a song, can you? I guess you might, but like, I don't know. Well, there you have it, guys. I mean, I haven't had every single pizza place in Seoul. I haven't tried out all the spots, but I feel like this is the best joint in Seoul that I've had. Changed my mind. Maybe I'll find a better place in the future, but this place checks all the boxes, and so yeah, best pizza in Seoul right here. Slice, man, hit me up. Well, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.